Are you not ashamed of yourself? You're with the world's most invasive species. You're the world's most irresponsible breeders. You're in the whitest country possible.
What do you mean everything?
Yes. You're a biological weapon in this country. Hey, Pajit, you're a biological weapon in this country. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a white woman. What are you going to do? Mix your genetics up with the skin?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? There's 1.3 billion of us, Pajit.
What are you talking about me like that?
There's 1.3 billion Pajit.
Just leave us, okay?
This is the whitest country on earth.
Leave us.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Leave us. Okay?
Be ashamed of yourself.
What are you doing?
Be ashamed. Look at you.
What are you doing?
Why don't you have some more classes?
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
How proud. Male Karen spews hatred at interracial couple in Poland. I've heard about some things in Poland and how it goes over there sometimes, but it's not just Poland, is it? Other places. Racist American male Karen in Poland goes on a racist rant after seeing an interracial couple minding their own business. Minding their own business. Thankfully, though, an anti-Karen intervened. Okay? And that's exactly what we need. We need more anti-Karens to spread throughout the globe. In this case, this anti-Karen was dispatched to this area, or happened to be there, just happened to be there, Woes, and said, hey, what are you talking about? What's going on here? I think that you have to confront, Woes, these Karens. They're sick. Okay. And I'm not saying that that's an excuse for the hatred they spew, but if we don't confront them, beat them back, okay, we have to do something. Okay. You find a rodent, maybe you set a trap. I don't want to kill living things, but you can't come in the house, little mouse. I have to set a trap and then call my neighbor to come get it out. I don't know what else to do with these people. If that's you in that instance, do you turn and walk away? Do you confront it? Do you laugh at it? What do you do?
Yeah, it looks like they're in some type of Home Depot or Lowe's type of situation, or at least Poland's version of it. It's bad enough that they've got to make home improvements and they're shopping on their time off, but to be harassed by a eugenicist, racist, Nazi dude in the process is quite sad. I don't know. I don't know. Like, would the answer really be to smack this guy up and beat him up? And like
clean up aisle 6. Then it's a cleanup. It's a cleanup at Home Depot.
Like,
and I want the workers to just come over and just sweep it up.
I don't know that that's the answer. And I will say, even here in the States, I don't know if you've ever seen these videos of these Black Israelites when they see Black guys or Black women with people of other races, they heckle them all the same. Out here, we just tend to ignore those people and look at them as kooks, right? Like this idea that like, bro, you're gonna lecture me about, finding love and telling me that like it's gotta be this one drop rule to make it right. Like it's crazy. I really do think a lot of times these people sound like the most unhinged, craziest, literally Nazis in existence when they do this, like, oh, this is the race you're supposed to breed with. It's so grotesque. Just the idea of just like mentioning the quote unquote mixing of genetics as if race is some real thing that
he talks about breeding
as if it's dogs or something or horses. It's insane. It's gross. And again, I don't know that you should beat this guy up or put hands on him because he's talking about you and your girl in public. But I think you're kind of right too. Ignoring this doesn't seem to be like a good answer either.
Yeah, and they have something to say about everything. That's the issue here.
Maybe just having more sex and more babies and just outnumbering these dudes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Might be the point, because God did
wonderful.
say we should be fruitful and multiply, Sharon.
Yeah.
So
But if I have a
maybe we should
headache, I'm not
follow
going to do
the
that.
Lord.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. But I think it starts with mind your own business. If they're not talking about race and this and that. I once had a Karen say to me, "When are you due?" I had a little pooch right there.
Oh no.
I'm not pregnant, Karen. And they shouldn't have asked. I had a hoagie. I was back in Philly, my beloved Philly. I had a hoagie. I didn't want to waste a bit. Not your business if I have a little or if I have a lot. I'm not pregnant. Had you minded your business, we wouldn't have this awkward exchange. Okay? But that's what they do. Big and small issues. I still remember that. And to this day, I don't ask anybody when they're due unless they bring it up. You see why?